So I found this right now online, um, and it's about Jodi Arias. It's like an update on her, and I thought it would be cool to post this on YouTube for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. So there's a picture of her when she used to be blonde. It says at the bottom of the picture, Jodi Arias adjusts her eyeliner after helping do makeup on a friend. She was secretly dating Travis Alexander at the time. So I'm not sure if this is like in between when they broke up and they like got back together secretly and he was dating other people according to his friends. So I don't know if that's like this is that time when she was like secretly dating him and he was telling everybody that he wasn't with her anymore. So this was posted by Understanding Crime. It says here, Jodi Arias now, Special Report 2021. A Twitter user sent out a tweet last month that her father's friend, who is employed at Perryville Prison, observed that convicted killer Jodi Arias is shoved around roughly at her incarceration site, and that security preferred to watch and do nothing. In 2016, so that's 6 years ago now, Arias told an officer during recreation time that an inmate began yelling at her, saying, "I'm going to fucking kill you the same bloody way you killed Travis Alexander." Arias told a corrections official that harassment is getting worse by the day, and she asked for her recreation time to get moved to avoid it. The murderer who brutally stabbed Travis Alexander in 2018 was convicted and consequently put away in 2015, where she was handed a life sentence without the possibility of parole. The case made for a sensational trial, sorry guys, speech impediment, covered extensively by the admins of Understanding news site and followed by thousands of viewers countrywide via Understanding the Travesties of Unexpected Murder Trials, including former POTUS Donald Trump, who made no bones about the fact that she was guilty when asked his opinion by then regular TV host Nancy Grace. Since her fate was handed to her, Jodi Arias appealed her sentence twice, both times in an eminent panel of judges rejected it. Arias is doing time in Perryville Prison located in Goodyear, Arizona. Goodyear is less than an hour away from Travis Alexander's hometown of Mesa, Arizona. In 2016, a recording of Arias detailing her daily life from prison was released by a tabloid in which she cheerfully could be heard saying, "It's all good. Let me do it in her voice. It's all good. If this is what it's like to be hated, then keep hating." Saying, "I've had so much love coming in my direction, I can't even respond to it now." Arias clearly knew the food wasn't great, but faked a sunny disposition to equip how she enjoyed a dinner of chicken fajitas. "Sure, Jodi." "No, you did not." "We had chicken fajitas here tonight, really good. A big old pile of caramelized onions, some bell peppers, like all the works." She funnily chimed, despite her Twitter handle intermittently complaining about poor prison conditions, including the absence of hot water and her being compelled to eat a diet of unsatisfactory food. Arias, who earns shillings off inmates by inking them, sells her artwork online from prison. In 2020, inmates reported how Arias is not very well liked because she flirts with the guards to get special treatment. So I just want to quickly say this part about the fucking stupid fake chicken fajitas, right? You can actually find that video. What I'll do is I'll try to find it and then I'll link it in my comment section and in the description. So she's actually talking to this rapper dude that he's out there. He's very easy to find. If you look up Jodi Arias rap song, it says like some bullshit like Jodi Arias is innocent, and it's him rapping about how it's like so unfair, and there's a lot of injustice concerning her case, and he really believes that she should be let out. So this quote, direct quote, is coming from that video of well, sorry, let me say this. There's a video of her talking to that rapper guy, and she's talking to him like if everything's totally okay, and as if she's eating very well in the prison. So I'm gonna try to link that video so you guys can hear her saying this. um let's see. So Arias earns shillings off of inmates by inking them. So I have seen her artwork. It's sold online. It used to be way more expensive, like $200 for a fucking drawing. That from what I've read, she just stencils. She uses stencils and she traces over things. So it's not like really her art, but I don't know. That's just hearsay. I wouldn't be surprised, but now when I recently looked at that website like last week, the prices are a lot more reasonable, like $30. I don't know if that's because of COVID or if because like business slowed down for her. But yeah, she definitely sells her drawings online. Not trying to promote it. I'm not like don't buy that shit. It's don't. All right. And I did hear read this part about her flirting with was a very attractive young girl who liked to flirt, and the male guards just ate it up. Ugh. Former cellmates of Jodi Arias continue to speak out about their experience with the woman many have called a cold-blooded killer. In the documentary from last year, the woman said Arias got away with things the other inmates didn't get away with because she was a very attractive young girl who liked to flirt, and the male guards just ate it up. They claimed Arias took part in a jailhouse striptease. I've heard about that too. Jodi stood up, took her clothes off, and danced with me, Tracy Brown said. I would not doubt that because Jodi likes to put up this like innocent act um, on trial, and I think she uses that when it's convenient for her, and but deep down like she just likes male attention and will do shit for it. So I'm not surprised if she needs that fucking attention off jail or to get what she wants. I'm not surprised if she actually striptease, just to kind of get that like I don't know, she's so weird. She's so weird. Arias is doing time in the Perryville prison located in Goodyear, Arizona. We read that Goodyear is less than an hour away from Travis Alexander's hometown of Mesa, Arizona. Now 41 years of age, she has gone from blonde to brunette, narcissistically commenting that hair bleach cannot be purchased by commissionary. That's referring to an interview. This I forget his name, but he's famously known for telling her like kind of being snarky with her in the interview as he should, and she says, "Well, they don't sell platinum hair dye in jail, so that's why my hair is back to brown." On the 27th of March this year, when former Perryville prison guard Lily watched an episode of Jodi Arias with his kids and told them he was assigned to search her cell, Lily remarked that his surprised kids said he was lucky not to be brutally stabbed and killed himself, causing the ex-prison guard to tweet their response on social media in amusement. In 2019, Arias confirmed to be involved in a romantic affair from prison and was even considering getting married while behind bars. So here's what he needs to do, Arias wrote of her criminal boyfriend Benjamin Ernest in a letter to Meditation. mitigation specialist Maria de la Rosa. If we marry, then he can petition a court to grant us visitations. You would. The couple never did marry, however. Sources close to her say the relationship was complicated to maintain, especially after Arias lost contact privileges in 2016 for a disciplinary violation when her masked, ugly side surfaced, as she called a guard a cockblocker, while detained simply for being refused a haircut by her preferred barber. Weird. Despite her obvious nasty side, which the Alexander family fell victim to, her fans continued to blindly support her. When Arias was not busy manipulating others, she would immerse herself in her art as if it was her followers who told her that she could be a tattoo artist. Formerly allied turned opponent Donovan. Sorry guys, I suck at reading, obviously. Donovan Buring said that Arias would use the fact that she was an attractive young girl to take advantage, and the male guards were completely enamored with Arias. Ugh. Her lesbian wife concurred that Arias would bat her eyelashes and flirt with them, exclaiming that Arias spent a lot of time with the women as Buring and Donovan. Sorry, I can't say that name. Don Ivan became romantically involved. Brown recalled an instance where she and Arias did a striptease dance for Buring, and while they never had threesomes, Arias would refuse to leave the room when Brown and Buring had sex. What the fuck? This is new to me, this part. So, it's saying her lesbian wife concurred. I mean, it makes sense to me, like, that totally, like I said back previously, like, Jodi Arias is just, she's such a whore bag, I'm sorry. Like, it just makes sense to me that she does all of this and she's like teasing people because she loves the attention. She needs to fill, she cares about her looks, she cares about like wanting to be the one and only, how do I say this? Like with Travis, she would just get so jealous. Like she needs to feel like the it girl, you know what I mean? So whatever supply, wherever she gets that from, she's, whether it's women or men preferably, I'm sure, but since she's in a women's jail, like of course she's gonna get the supply from other women if that's the case. But that's weird to me if that's true that she refused to leave the room. I guess she got a kick out of it. I don't know. Arias even interjected herself in the couple's other intimate moments when the two decided to get married. Arias nearly convinced them to let her officiate their wedding, which was practically and legally impossible. What do you guys think that could be about? I really don't know. Did she like, I don't know. Did it mean something to her? Did she just want to, did she get something out of that? I don't know. Arias tattooed Brown and Buring a total of 8 times, even once signing her own name onto Brown's body. The innovative psychopath used mascara and lead from a pencil, which she also sharpened into a needle. Arias would win over other inmates by giving or selling her artwork, and her paintings would always have hidden meanings of some kind. In one of her paintings, she represented her suicidal threats, which she reserved only for Brown and Buring, as she painted a, what's that word? Cyanide pill between the teeth of a woman. I think I've seen that one. No, I don't think so. In fact, Arias used her notoriety to make money off of her artwork. Told you guys. Before eBay banned Arias, she made thousands of dollars selling her paintings. Later, she relied on a close group of friends, selling her mediocre paintings, including Buring, to make sales through another website. Her highest earning was for a portrait of Grace Kelly, which sold for $3,000 $3,050. Told you guys, like, oh my god. A portrait of Frank Sinatra sold for $1,075. Arias' Twitter account is still active today, being run by someone outside of prison. Updates range from Arias getting a flu shot, a link to a GoFundMe page for legal bills, an official tweet, an occasional tweet featuring Arias' prison address, or quotes from her favorite authors, or reports on books she read or art she created. A few years back, when 12 News obtained a copy of Arias' visitor list, several family members were on it, including her younger sister, Angela, who posed with jailcloth-clad Arias for a family photo with her newborn. I saw that picture. Pretty crazy. Fans as well as Mark McGee, who was said to be a friend of Travis Alexander during the trial, has since visited her. Wow. The erratic Arias, who went from colored blonde-haired vixen to wispy-banged brunette with glasses overnight for trial, is seen as a charming and manipulative narcissist with the ability to appear charming, cute, feminine, and soft-spoken despite being a female fatale who murdered and cut short a young man's life with no hesitation. Going just past her 41st year of life on the 9th of this month. She continues to serve time in prison after losing her latest appeal. Members of the U.S. military were on site at Perryville 2 months ago, administering the Moderna vaccine to anyone who wanted to be vaccinated. Inmates housed on Lumley Unit, including Jodi Arias, received theirs on May morning. Oh gosh. As the needle went into her, would she have been thinking of her fate if a needle of a different and more As a needle went into her, would she have been thinking of her fate if a needle of a different and more lethal sort was administered to her as a punishment for the crime of brutally killing another human being? Jaded supporters won over her manipulative smile and deceptive story, have contributed to her fund, and the grand total in her fund as of 2021 is over $100,000, and her paintings or art behind bars have been sold for hundreds of dollars. Told you guys, like, this is so dumb. What? Professional basketball player Stephen Curry would be unimpressed if he knew the killer had pencil drawn him and put him up for sale at $650. Okay, good. For a second there, I saw his name and I swear, I thought they were going to say, like, he bought a painting from her. But then again, by now, most of America knows that Arias will look to benefit from just about anyone who will see her sweet smile and not see the evil killer lurking behind the mask that has kept her hidden from the eyes of all those who are naive enough to trust and believe her. Thank you so much for, watching this video and reaching the end with me. That was a tough read. I'm sorry. That was pretty rough. Speech impediment and anxiety and my throat giving out made that really hard to read, so I'm sorry. Chuck Sam. I love Jodi Arias. Okay, Chuck, that's why you look like a weirdo in your profile pic. But anyways, fucking Jodi, like, I'm tripping out. Like, I can't believe that Jodi was only a year older than me when she killed Travis Alexander. And, like, I remember when this case was, like, all over the news, dude. Like, when it first happened, it was all over the news. And I hated her then, and I still hate her now. But, it's just, like, she seems so much older, like, an older adult. And now that I'm, like, close to her age, like, she's, like, we're an adult, old enough to know better and whatnot. But it's just insane to me that a young girl like that would throw her life away. And Jodi's the type of girl that, she seems to be she has like this weird adventurous side to her that I've seen through the trial. And like she had balls and guts to do some of the things that she would do, and how she presented herself to people. Like she was very well spoken, and she cared about all of these different things and her image, and looking and being perceived a certain way. And she had, even though she was like a loser and didn't have a job, couldn't hold down a job, the fact that she was able to like get into these conferences and talk to people that were like business people or whatever, like she had potential, but she just is like didn't care, and through that made a quick, or not a quick decision because planning went into it, but she made the decision to like really ruin Alex's family's life, and like take his life away, and like ruin her own life, because now she can't go to Starbucks, now she can't put on makeup, now she can't do road trips, and she can't date whoever the fuck she wants, all of these different guys, because she would date around and sleep around a lot, from what it seems like from the trial, the information that they provided to us. So it's just kind of like it seems like a girl that wanted to live life and wanted to just kind of be like, I don't know, have to a certain extent normal experiences, but she just was like so extreme with it. And it's just very weird and bizarre and fascinating to me. So in case anybody asks me like, if you hate her so much, and like you're making comments of like how this or that about her, why are you making this video? Well, it's just very fascinating to me. I think she is a terrible person. I don't like her, I hate her, but nonetheless, I think she's definitely fascinating to me, because I just don't understand her. I just don't understand how a human being can like be so cold and callous like her. Um, and On a side note, I know that when she went to those conferences, like those business conferences that Alex was doing, or sorry, that Travis was doing, um, I know that she like would sneak her way into those conferences from what I read. So she just kind of like infiltrated them. She wasn't like officially hired, I don't think. I think she slithered her way into that, but just a little side note. I this is very long, so I'm sorry, but if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. I also want to do a separate video reacting to this very crazy video that I've it's like her in jail talking on FaceTime. So look forward to that. I'll probably post that video after this one. Okay, bye.